Hey YouTube, it's your homeboy Seth Martial Art Fitness, and I am doing something different in my training tonight. Um, this is something different that I haven't done in a long time. We'd always do this when I used to train in MMA, and we always did like ground and pound, stand up, whatever it is that MMA people do in their training. When I took the Krav Maga class, it basically taught MMA in it. So we did a lot of drills and stuff and everything like that on pads, bags, and everything, and bags on the ground and stuff like that, ground and pound. I did 5 rounds, 3 minutes with a 30-second rest. Just working on techniques like jabs, cross, hooks, knees, elbows, hammer fists. Just going back to back on each side of the bag, getting a good workout in, and just basically doing something different in my training. I know a lot of people do this. I see a lot of people do this online. It kind of gave me an idea on how to strike differently. I'm not used to striking on the ground, like being on top of somebody and striking. So this new way of training is helping me to teach myself on how to strike on a person, or do different types of ways of combat training. I do it basically for survival tactics. I don't do it for sport. I don't do it for like tournaments or anything like that. I just do it for training. I just do it to have fun, to enjoy myself, to relieve my stress that I have, and that's one thing I love about martial arts. I mean, it can help you out in many ways when you train in it. No matter what type of day you're having, it can help you channel your energy, channel your frustrations, or whatever it is that you're going through. It can help you be a better person. I hadn't done ground and pound in a long time. It's been about, I want to say, 3 years or 4 years or something like that. I haven't done MMA in a long time. I kind of want to get back into MMA, do mixed martial arts and stuff like that. But I'm not really into the mixed martial art world. I'm more of like old school, kind of like the traditional stuff, more of like realistic old school stuff way of training. I do learn new things online, and I do learn new things out of books and stuff like that, but when it comes down to it, if you don't have a school to go to, you could train yourself in martial arts. It's not hard to do. And I've started at 9 in boxing, started doing boxing. That was my first martial art. Then I went into Tai Chi. Then I went into karate. That's what my main style is, karate. And boxing is my main style. But I've also practiced like other arts like Wing Chun Kung Fu and Jeet Kune and Krav Maga and stuff like that for realistic fighting. It's okay to learn self-defense, and it's okay to learn how to fight, it's okay to learn martial arts, because I used to went to a dojo, but I got tired of, like, mainly on how the instructors taught the class, and it's like, plus paying the the fees and everything on it. And I just basically, when I got up to black belt in karate, I went to traditional taekwondo and WTF taekwondo. I went into that system, and it was more harder than actual karate, but I got up to red belt in it. And then the Krav Maga system, I got up into the master's ranks on it. But I took a 2 months master's course in the school where I did karate at, and ATA martial arts, and they gave me a master's diploma in Krav Maga. But that's my only biggest 3 achievements that I have in my system that I accomplished on in my training. I felt like I've learned everything that I can on stand-up. So I'm trying to learn something new every day when I train. I just don't do the same boring routines over and over and over. I mean, I switch my training up each day. You know, one night I might work on boxing, one night I might work on karate techniques, one night I might work on taekwondo, one night I might work on ground and pound, work on a Wing Chun wooden dummy, do some kung fu on it. Or I might, do some boxing drills or something like that, just to get me in shape. I even done kickboxing before. I even done Muay Thai before. Muay Thai, it's okay for an art. It's really not what you think it seems to be, but it is effective because you can use your elbows, you can use your knees, you can use clinching, you can use the push kick, side kick, roundhouse, all the dirty tactics that Muay Thai uses, low line kicking and all that. A lot of people have been saying that my system that I do online on my channel, a lot of people have been saying that my training is more like savate. And I don't sorry. Sorry, I just had to clear my throat. But I just basically, I don't study savate. Even though my system may look like it's savate in a way, but it's not. It's intertwined with taekwondo to karate to boxing and Krav Maga to Wing Chun and Tai Chi. And those 5 arts that I do, I have created my own system and my own way of training in martial arts. And so basically I just do it on my own. I stick it out like how Bruce Lee does it, and all the other greats do it, all the other legends do it, like Bill Wallace Superfoot, to Joe Louis, to Muhammad Ali, to Mike Tyson, to Sugar Ray Leonard to Joe Louis to Brown Bomber. I had a lot of coaches tell me that I fight like Joe Louis to Brown Bomber or Joe Louis to kickboxer when I train or when I spar, and because when I fight, I use my hands and my feet together. I don't just use my hands. But if I'm in an area where I can't use my feet, I will use my hands. But if I'm in an area where I can use my feet, I will use my feet. But I won't kick high or nothing. I'll do low line kicking if it was in a real fight. I won't kick high or nothing, because when you kick high, you're able to get thrown down on the ground, get your leg caught on it, because a lot of people see the roundhouse coming like a mile away sometimes when you kick it, when you throw the kick, and they're able to catch it. And that's the thing that I don't like about high kicking in martial arts when it comes to like street fighting. But it is a good way to, like, if you do high kicking, it is a good way to work on your flexibility. It is a good way to endurance, improve your skill and everything else. And that's what I love about martial arts. It's only about improving yourself. It's only about improving your skill, where you're at in your techniques, what you're doing, and everything you train in, calisthenics to weightlifting to doing this, whatever it is of a sport you do. You're doing it to better yourself. You're doing it to become a better person. And that's what I love about training. That's what I love about doing martial arts. It is teaching you to be a better person. It's teaching you to grow as a better person. It's teaching you to train like an athlete. And that's what martial arts has taught me. Over the years, ever since I was 9 years old, started in boxing. Only thing, I love boxing, don't get me wrong, but only thing I don't like about its cons in boxing is that you can't like clinch, you can't like elbow, you can't like knee, you can't kick or nothing. But boxing does teach you how to punch, throw a punch. That's the only way to learn how to throw a punch. Now, karate, it teaches you punching, more punching with blocks, katas, and like different all kinds of different self-defense moves and all that. But Taekwondo teaches you more of the long-range tactics, where you use your legs more than your hands. And when I did Taekwondo, a lot of people didn't want to spar me because they were afraid of me. My instructor had to hire somebody from another school to train with me and spar, because nobody would spar with me. And because I was just that good at the time. And I said, and I'm still that good, because in one of my sparring videos that I had recently, is that I haven't sparred in 15 years, and I was sparring that one black belt in that one video that I had, and I still got moves, and I can still defend myself against a young teenager. And that's what surprised me, because he was surprised on how quick I was of a martial artist. And he was like, man, I'm impressed. And when he sparred me, he said, you're an aggressive fighter. And he says, I couldn't even barely get anything in on you. And I said, well, I needed this sparring match. I said I hadn't sparred in 15 years, and I said this helped me kind of see where I'm at in my training, and that's what I told him. And so what I do in my training works, either for tournament or in real life situations. I said that's how I train. I train like how Bruce Lee trains. You know, the legend himself. I don't train, but I do it in my own way. And that's what I love about Jeet Kune Do, because Jeet Kune Do, in the title of Jeet Kune Do, it teaches you how to learn the skills, to improve the skills, but use what is useful, but what is not useful, don't use. When I read that, I kind of understood what Bruce Lee was talking about. He said, if those flashy kicks don't work, don't use them. But if they do work, like let's say a jump spinning heel kick in a real fight, if they do work, then use it. But if they don't, then don't use it. It's only according to what your body can do. And that's what I love about martial arts. It doesn't matter how old or what age or what physical abilities you have. Anybody can do martial arts. And that's the reason why I love to train. That's the reason why I love doing these videos for you guys. That's the reason why I try to mix up my training for my channel, because a lot of people say, oh, you're doing the same thing over and over and over. I said, well, that's what training is. You do the same thing over and over and over until you get good at it, where you can get more repetitions in. And that's what I love about martial arts training. There you have it. My reasons why I love doing martial arts. And the reason why I love doing martial arts is it helps you have more of a calm mind instead of an aggressive mind. And that's what I love about martial arts. Peace. Please hit a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Seth Martial Arts. Please do your research, train hard, train smart.